Deep in the Whispering Woods lived a rabbit named Speedy. Speedy was not just any ordinary rabbit, he was known far and wide for his remarkable swiftness. The Whispering Woods, with its dense foliage and serene atmosphere, was the perfect home for such a unique creature. The forest was alive with the sounds of chirping birds, rustling leaves, and the occasional rustle of small animals scurrying about. But among all these sounds, the most distinctive was the swift, almost imperceptible rustle of Speedy darting through the underbrush. Speedy was famous for his incredible speed. From a young age, he had shown an extraordinary ability to move faster than any other rabbit in the forest. His legs were strong and powerful, propelling him forward with astonishing force. The other animals in the forest often marveled at his agility and grace. They would gather around to watch him race through the meadows and along the forest trails, leaving nothing but a blur in his wake. Speedy's speed was not just a physical trait, it was a part of his very essence. He could zoom past trees in a blur. Everyone admired Speedy's quickness. The other animals often spoke of his feats with awe and admiration. They would tell tales of how Speedy could outrun the wind, how he could cover vast distances in the blink of an eye. Speedy was not just fast, he was a symbol of freedom and boundless energy. His speed allowed him to explore every corner of the Whispering Woods, from the highest hills to the deepest valleys. He knew every hidden path, every secret glade, and every quiet stream. Speedy's life was a constant adventure, filled with the thrill of discovery and the joy of movement. He was a true master of his domain, and his speed was his greatest gift.
I challenge you to a race, Speedy.
The other animals gasped. Speedy was known to be the fastest. The race began. Speedy zoomed ahead, leaving Turtle in the dust.
See you at the finish line.
Speedy ran so fast that he got tired. Speedy the rabbit was known for his incredible speed. He could dash through the forest and across fields in the blink of an eye. His friends often marveled at how quickly he could move, leaving a blur of motion in his wake. But even the fastest creatures need to rest sometimes. He decided to take a little nap. Finding a cozy spot under a large, shady tree, Speedy settled down. The cool shade provided a perfect respite from the warm sun. As he closed his eyes, he could hear the gentle rustling of leaves above him and the distant chirping of birds. It was a peaceful moment, a stark contrast to his usual high-speed adventures.
Turtle is so slow. Meanwhile, not too far away, a turtle named Slowpoke was making his way through a lush meadow. Slowpoke was the complete opposite of Speedy. He moved at a leisurely pace, taking his time to enjoy the scenery around him. The vibrant green grass, the colorful flowers, and the gentle breeze were all part of his journey. He never felt the need to rush. I have plenty of time. Speedy, now fully relaxed, thought to himself, I have plenty of time. He knew that his speed gave him an advantage, allowing him to take breaks whenever he wanted. As he lounged in the meadow, he felt a sense of contentment. The world around him seemed to slow down, and for a moment, he appreciated the beauty of taking things easy. The contrast between Speedy and Slowpoke highlighted an important lesson. Sometimes, it's okay to slow down and enjoy the moment.
Turtle kept going, slow and steady. The forest was dense and the path was winding, but the turtle was determined. Each step was deliberate, each movement calculated. The sun filtered through the leaves, casting dappled shadows on the ground. The turtle's shell glistened in the sunlight, a testament to its resilience and perseverance. It moved with a purpose, undeterred by the obstacles in its path. The tall grass brushed against its shell, but the turtle pressed on, unwavering in its journey. He didn't stop, even when he felt tired. The journey was long, and the turtle's legs ached with every step, but he knew that giving up was not an option. The meadow stretched out before him, a sea of green that seemed endless. The turtle's eyes were focused on the horizon, where he knew his destination lay. He took a deep breath and continued, his pace steady and unrelenting. The wind whispered through the grass, carrying with it the promise of rest and reward. But the turtle knew that he had to earn it, one step at a time.
Slow and steady wins the race, Turtle said to himself. He remembered the stories he had heard as a young turtle, tales of perseverance and determination. He knew that speed was not the key to success, but rather the ability to keep moving forward, no matter the pace. The forest around him was quiet, save for the rustling of leaves and the occasional chirp of a bird. The turtle felt a sense of peace, knowing that he was on the right path. He repeated the mantra to himself, a reminder of the wisdom he carried within. Slow and steady, he thought, and with that, he took another step, and then another, each one bringing him closer to his goal.
Speedy Rabbit finally woke up.
Oh no, he cried. I overslept.
He had slept for much longer than he intended. Speedy hopped up and ran as fast as he could, but what did he see? Turtle was about to cross the finish line. Turtle crossed the finish line, cheered by all the animals. Speedy had lost. Speedy couldn't believe it. He had never lost a race before.
You were right, Turtle. I should have listened.
Slow and steady wins the race, always.
Speedy learned a valuable lesson that day, one he would never forget.
It's not always about being the fastest. Sometimes it's about never giving up.
Just like Steady Turtle, keep going and you'll reach your goals.